The rule of three is prevalent throughout culture. The Greek fates, the Holy Trinity, the three little pigs, and Goldilocks and the three bears. It's difficult to dispute that there is something truly magical about this number. Even in the world of cooking, 3 is perfection, 3 courses, 3 ingredient recipes, Gordon Ramsay's 3-finger rule. Now, we can add Guy Fieri to the trio rule. In what way does Fieri embrace this rule of threes? Fieri is all about the rule of 3 when it comes to bacon. Regarding this savory meat, Guy Fieri says you should aim to cook 3 pieces of bacon per person, but then triple that. He calls it Guy math, but we just call it common sense. 9 pieces of bacon per person may sound like a lot for most people, but then there are always those outliers. You know the ones. It's those individuals who will sit over a plate of bacon and devour every last crispy strip. We are assuming that Fieri is taking social decorum into consideration here because 9 pieces of bacon is a more than fair amount of the favored fatty pork. And while we love bacon just as much as the next person, we also follow the rule of eat bacon responsibly whenever is humanly possible. That said, we concede it is not always possible to resist the tempting smell of freshly fried bacon. 3 strips of bacon have 161 calories and 12 grams of fat, so plan your eating accordingly and enjoy your 3 to 9 pieces of bacon, Guy style. Fieri's fondness for salted cured pork has been well documented over the years. Remember the burger made up entirely of bacon that he sampled at Dr. Feelgood's kitchen in Santa Fe, New Mexico on an episode of Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives? If not, Fieri described noshing down on the all-bacon burger.
This is what everybody wants a BLT to be like. You're getting the volume of a burger, the flavor of the bacon.
This burger that becomes the focal point of Fieri's visit to Dr. Feelgood's kitchen is 9 ounces of pure ground applewood smoked bacon sandwiched between a homemade potato bread bun. We would be remiss if we did not point out that the weight of this patty certainly follows the rule of 3 tripled. Fieri praises this bacon burger, calling it flavorful and crispy on the outside and tender on the inside. Fieri even claims that this is a BLT to another level. Definitely sounds like it. Our mouths are watering just thinking about how it must smell as it cooks. Guy Fieri's rule of 3 is one to live by, but we also think that he has formulated another rule that he may not have formally articulated, and it's this: food wrapped in bacon tastes better. Need proof? Fieri has shared many dishes that look like something straight from Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, also known as Triple D. And again, we can't help but point out his show's name follows the rule of 3. In summer 2020, Fieri shared a recipe for his bacon-wrapped hot dogs. Of course, Fieri had a catchy moniker for this creation, as well as an explanation as to why these dogs are so awesome. Fieri explained, bacon-wrapped hot dogs with spicy relish, or as my buddy Reed calls them, Tijuana Danger Dogs, like the ones they sell at food carts in Tijuana. For some reason, they just taste incredible at 2 a.m. on the streets in Tijuana. These definitely sound like just the right type of food to eat after a night out. But that's not the only proof point that everything tastes better wrapped in bacon. Fieri's bacon-wrapped prawns remind us of this, as does the Triple D episode that showcases the bacon-wrapped meatloaf at Joe's Diner in San Diego, California.
We've already got our applewood smoked bacon laid out. Pull up the ends.
It's when the magic happens.
Fieri has led us to conclude bacon really does make everything better, in triplicate or otherwise. It's no surprise then that Guy Fieri was asked to MC the first ever Bacon Fest in Lathrop, California in 2006. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more MASH videos about your favorite cooking tips are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.